allow yourself to be distracted while driving. Distracted driving is becoming a major contributor in motor vehicle accidents here in America. However, there are many solutions to this risk factor and benefits for safe driving. Distracted driving, which can be in forms of many things, is recognized as a growing safety issue. Me being an active driver, I come in contact with a lot of my peers who take this risk daily. Also, I tend to take this risk as well. My main issue being texting while driving. I would like to let you in on the problems of distracted driving, as well as the things you can do to prevent accidents due to distracted driving and the benefits of not driving distracted. Distracted driving has a pretty simple definition with basic clear-cut meaning, but the factual numbers are mind-blowing and have been documented with such behavior. According to the authors A. Benito, A. Calvi, and F. D. D'Amico, the authors of Advances in Transportation, distracted driving is a wide range of activities while driving, such as phoning, texting, regulating the GPS, and watching videos. In simpler terms, anything that gets your attention away from the road is distracted driving. Having petty phone conversations with your family or peers, or social networking while driving also results of this. According to the NHTSA, an estimate of 17% of all accidents on the road in the United States involve some form of distracted driving. This is around 5,500 fatalities. With teens, the urge to text and drive or any form of distracted driving is greater. In 2011, the results of a teen driver study by Liberty Mutual Insurance and Students Against Destructive Decisions, 53% of the 2,294 high school students surveyed all say that they did some kind of form of distracted driving, at least sometimes. In regards to adults, parents, or guardians, they are frequently the recipients of most of the noted forms of distracted driving, which is texting. There are many problems that result from distracted driving, mainly being produced by your cell phone. According to the VTTI, sending or receiving a text takes a driver's eyes off the road for 4.6 seconds, the equivalent at 55 miles an hour driving the length of a football field blind. A lot of times, a driver doesn't even have much content in the text that they're sending. Talking on your cell phone is something we all do, but it's also a risk. While talking on the phone, that causes your hand not to be on the steering wheel, which results in you having less power over the motor vehicle. Along with those, you tend to see other contributors. GPS navigators, even though they are useful and helpful, are also a risk. Your eyes are not being focused on the road because you have to insert the information into the GPS, as well as your hands used to input the information. The mental side of this fatal behavior. According to Cardi Mellon, driving while using your cell phone reduces the amount of brain activity associated with driving by 37%. The content of the text or cell becomes more of a focus than the attention on the road, putting yourself, your drivers, and other drivers on the road at danger. There are solutions to help prevent that will most likely stop or bring down the number of accidents here in America. Your passenger is most important. He or she must always be active and alert. The author of the journal, Distracted Driving, SSGT's own Cody D. Sturgeon, states that passengers play a significant role mitigating the risk factor by an extra set of eyes and hands for the driver. If the driver is ever, when he or she really shouldn't, focused on any other task other than driving, the passenger should always be alert, watching the road, using a helpful hand, etc. It's also important for you to pre-plan your routes ahead of time. This means if using the GPS, you should always pre-plan and enter the information before getting on the road. Conversations are going to be held. We all know this is such, but such a risk factor is also prevalent, especially if the topic is over an emotional matter. Emotions take away from your focus. It draws attention to the subject at hand and less from the road. The controlling of any radio, CD player, or musical device should also fall in the hands of your passenger. Most importantly, turn off your cell phone, which is suggested by Sturgeon, but we all know that most of us won't take this action, myself included. But by doing so, you have a greater chance of not being distracted. So a lot falls on the passenger, as well as the driver, to be disciplined, to not allow himself or herself to be distracted while driving. Here are a few examples of benefits of driving safely. The benefits of not allowing yourself to be distracted while driving are positive for both you, your passenger, as well as other drivers. The most thought of benefit is the decrease in accidents here in America. The number of accidents, as well as the number of lives lost due to accidents caused by distracted driving here in America, will decrease dramatically. Keeping your phone in your pocket and or purse or just out of sight will result in you not being distracted. Therefore, your eyes will be focused on the road and your mind will be clear. The overall mindset of not being distracted or not having an emotional burden on your mind will bring safety to you and others. In conclusion, driving distracted is a major contributor to the number of lives lost in motor vehicle accidents. Here today, I have tried to persuade you to not to participate in distracted driving in any form, hoping you will use the tips given to maintain focus while on the road to reach the goal of seeing the benefits of having a safer roadway. I encourage everyone to make the right decisions, whether it's to always drag someone along with you to ensure you have a passenger, or to pre-plan ahead to ensure that you will never have a loss of focus while on the road. Do not put yourself in jeopardy or any others. Be responsible. Be smart. Life is too short. Do not drive distracted.